Hey guys, over here for our Wheels in Japan playlist and our mini-series on crazy drivers in Japan. We're backing off here because there's a couple of people having a bit of a standoff in this narrow street, trying to decide who has the ability to reverse, who has the ability to reverse and who has the ability to make a decision. We come across things like this all the time. In this case, there was 4 cars involved, so it was pretty chaotic as everyone's trying to decide if they can reverse or make a decision. Occasionally we come across a scene like this where there's more than 4 cars involved, and that's a real thing. You get a couple of cars behind each other, coming the other way, and then an intersection like this with a couple more cars. Nobody knows what to do. Usually the best case, if you find yourself driving in Japan in a situation like this, just reverse, just back off. Back off yourself, because it's sometimes quicker for you to reverse 100 meters than it is to wait for someone else to reverse 5 meters. So here's the not stopping at a red light thing again, parking across the crosswalk, which of course is illegal in Japan, but we see it every day. As is driving too close to the car in front. Have a look at the weight of that truck loaded up with all that material in the back, and how close he is to the car in front of him, which is behind another truck. Just imagine the carnage if someone up ahead messes up. We think often these things don't end in accidents just out of good luck. Because quite often you look at it and think, oh, one person makes a mistake there, it's going to be a mess. One clown using his phone as he's driving would be the end of that scenario, wouldn't it?
Brains.
No shortage of that. Yeah, the light's gone green, lady. Time to go. It seems some people just cannot sit at a light without looking at their phone, or even drive the car without looking at the phone, a lot of them. It's just absolutely everywhere. And of course, when you're driving a truck all day, it gets boring, so they drive around spending their days on the phone. Phone in one hand, heavy truck in the other hand. And of course, these guys do it. A lot of these guys do it when they're moving as well. We're just showing you at the traffic lights because that's the easiest place to show you. But when we're driving along, quite often you'll see a car in front drifting. When we get up beside them, look across, sure enough, staring at the phone or staring at a TV. As we've explained before, that's actually quite legal in Japan. This guy's actually got his phone mounted up on his dashboard right in front of his steering wheel, and he's watching some video. They often use that if they want to use the internet, watch YouTube or something like that. There's another one doing the same thing. And Japanese law says as long as they don't touch it, it's legal. So they're not allowed to touch it while they're driving. Oh, sorry about that. They're not allowed to touch it while they're driving, but they can look at it. So this guy's not supposed to be doing this. It's about, is it a $100 fine? 10,000 yen fine or something for using a phone while you're riding a bicycle in Japan now. But same with the cars, it doesn't stop them. They all do it. They don't all do it. Lots of people do it. It's prolific. We see it every day. School kids, they're told by their schools don't do it as well, but it doesn't stop them. So here's a guy's decided he'll do the right thing. He'll stop the car while he's talking on the phone. Unfortunately, it's a 4-lane road, 2 lanes each way, no stopping rule. You're not supposed to stop there. And you've got trucks and cars and everybody moving along at 60 kilometres an hour at least. A lot of them are speeding. And he's just stopped right there. Just stop there and use the phone. Everybody's going around him. And nobody hits the horn. Nobody complains. Everyone's polite. And here's exactly the same thing with the coppers doing it. Now, I've showed you this before. They've pulled up this guy for going through a red light, which is fantastic. We always like to see that. However, instead of asking him to pull up in a side street or some safe place like that, they just stop him right there on this busy road, and they recognise it's dangerous. That's why the guy's out there waving his stick there. Look out, this is dangerous. And yet they still do it. They don't pull off into a side street. I don't know why they do that. Profile, possibly. Anyway, there it was. More videos coming soon.